Welcome to the UMath X navigation tutorial. The sole purpose of this video is to familiarize you with the navigation and features of UMath X so that you may begin to embrace how math concepts are developed in the program. Please note that information regarding the creation of classes, the assessment and tracking of students, and the customization of tests in the data module will be covered in a separate video. To begin, access the UMath X login screen using the URL that you or your group was provided. Then, log in using a valid username and password. Clicking on the Login button will direct you to the UMath X home screen. The UMath X home screen houses the control panel located at the top of the screen, the menu bar on the far left, and the search panel at the bottom of the screen. The control panel contains all of the UMath X application feature icons, including Home, Bookmarks, Tests, Audio, Calculator, and the Logout or Exit button. Hovering over the menu bar located at the far left of the screen opens the menu, allowing the user to navigate to desired lessons within UMath X. Within UMath X, there are 9 strands: fractions, equations, algebra, whole numbers and integers, percent, probability, exponents, graphing, and measurement and geometry. Each strand is comprised of sections containing lessons and sub-lessons, which include the following: highly interactive concept introductions and examples, a variety of graphic approaches, a broad range of instructional methods, and a section test with random questions and tracking. All sections progress from concrete to pictorial to abstract to assist students in developing deeper understandings of math concepts. Lessons listed at the top of the menu represent basic introductory lessons. As one proceeds through a given section, the lessons typically increase in complexity and difficulty as concepts are scaffolded from concrete to abstract. The search panel located at the bottom of the screen serves 2 purposes. When the toggle button on the far right of the search panel appears as a file folder, the lesson path appears in the field. When the toggle button appears as a magnifying glass, the user may enter a word or phrase in the field to initiate a search for a particular lesson or topic. To initiate the search for patterns, I would then click on the return button to the right of the field. For the purpose of this demonstration, I will not launch the search. Instead, I will toggle back to the navigation path display. To launch a lesson, hover over the menu bar and navigate to the desired lesson of your choice. I am going to the strand Fractions, the section Addition and Subtraction of Decimals, and the lesson Adding Decimals. Note the variety of instructional approaches illustrated in the sub-lessons. There are 3 different methods in this example: partial sums, columns, and right to left. Each method is complete with its own set of interactive examples which may be used to assist students in developing their own understanding of addition of decimals. I am going to select Method 3, right to left. Example 1, with grids. Virtual manipulatives, such as the pattern blocks used in this example, are utilized throughout the program to provide concrete examples which support the development of abstract concepts. The program will continue to guide me through the lessons as I hit Enter or click on Proceed at the bottom right of the screen. Virtual manipulatives used in UMath X include manipulatives on hand in many classrooms and include algebra tiles, tangrams, fraction strips, 2 color counters, and pattern blocks. Notice the visual cues I am given when I enter incorrect answers in this sample. Once I enter 3 incorrect responses, the portion of the base 10 blocks representing the amount I should be entering is highlighted to the right, guiding me to the correct answer of 17 out of 100. Visual and auditory prompts are given throughout UMath X lessons, allowing students to learn from their mistakes in a non-threatening environment while ensuring that every student arrives at the correct answer. UMath X also provides audio support to assist students weak in literacy. To initiate audio, click on the audio icon from the control panel at the top of the screen. The audio pop-up menu provides 3 options for the user. The first selection turns off audio support. The second selection allows the user to select a portion of text to be read from the screen. The third and final option prompts the program to read all text listed on the screen. To close audio, click on the X to the top right of the pop-up. Clicking on the calculator icon in the control panel opens a basic calculator. This option is being refined to include a scientific calculator, a graphing calculator, and the ability for a teacher to deny student access to the calculator, say for a test. Teachers will also be given the ability to grant access to the calculator for particular students, such as those who have IEPs that prescribe calculator support. Clicking on the X to the top right of the application closes the calculator. To launch a section test, a user must click on the test module icon in the control panel while in a section or lesson. The section test covers all topics from the lessons and sub-lessons in that section. Questions in the section test are randomly generated each time a user launches a test, allowing the test to be used as both a diagnostic pretest and a formative post-test. Test results are recorded and may be tracked in the data module, which will be showcased in a separate video. The bookmarking feature may be launched by clicking on the bookmark icon located in the control panel. My bookmarks indicate personal bookmarks created by the user. Class bookmarks indicate bookmarks assigned to groups of students by a teacher. In addition, the ability to assign hard bookmarks is being developed, which will enable teachers to assign particular lesson paths to groups of students, which will restrict student access solely to particular portions of UMath X upon login. Global bookmarks, currently under development, indicate bookmarks assigned to groups of users by a school or district UMath X administrator, such as lessons to be covered in particular grade levels based on the Common Core state standards for mathematics. To launch a bookmark, simply double-click on the desired selection. To exit the bookmark application, click on the X in the top right of the screen. Clicking on the logout icon in the control panel will prompt the program to exit UMath X and return to the login screen. In conclusion, I will highlight one of our online support resources, our Frameworks for Learning, which are available for download from our website, www.newfeldlearning.com. The Frameworks for Learning illustrate how UMath X may be used in a wide variety of learning environments. Please note that a variety of elementary and secondary frameworks have been developed for multiple topics. Frameworks for Learning are designed to assist teachers with the immediate implementation of UMath X and also model good note-taking for students. Frameworks require students to do the following off-computer activities while working through UMath X lessons on the computer. Students are required to model examples using manipulatives, to draw illustrations, to assist with explanation of work and justification of answers, discuss and defend mathematical reasoning with peer partners, and provide written responses justifying reasoning used to answer questions posed in the lessons. The lessons are written in 3 parts: getting started, working at it, and reflecting and connecting. The getting started section utilizes on or off computer activities to introduce a particular topic. In this example, students are directed to work through a particular UMath X lesson. The working at it section requires students to record discussion notes and answer questions based on work in UMath X. The reflecting and connecting section provides an opportunity for students to extend and apply what they have learned in the UMath X lessons. Parallel questions, writing, and math vocabulary are emphasized throughout each framework for learning. As the phrase at the conclusion of each framework indicates, students are required to build, draw, talk, and write about concepts covered so that at the conclusion of the activity, they own it, meaning that students have developed their own personal, deeper understanding of the math covered in the lesson. This concludes the UMath X navigation tutorial. Thank you for participating and for your interest in Neufeld Learning Systems. If you have questions or would like more information, please contact our head office toll-free at 1-866-429-6284.